I'm telling you, you will feel so betrayed and you will feel like you've wasted all your time. So you know what? Stay away. What is this? What the fuck is this supposed to be? Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk to you about Platinum End. I thought it was called Platina End, but what do I know? The anime for Platinum End was just announced, and so people are kind of excited about it, but you shouldn't be, because it's garbage, and I'm gonna tell you why. There will be spoilers as we go, but maybe I'll give you a warning before we get there. Okay, this is from the writer of Death Note, which is why I started reading this. Everyone likes Death Note, and I thought, look at these shadows behind me. I freaking hate this. Oh my god. Alright, whatever, I don't care right now. Why am I putting those on? What was I saying? I'm just gonna tell you what it's about, fast. It's about this guy who's suicidal. He jumps off a building, an angel catches him, and he finds himself in a game to become the next god. Sound familiar? Somebody has to become god. It's kind of a battle royale. So picture it as Death Note meets Future Diary, mix it together, and that's what we have. Platinum End. It starts off in the first arc, pretty good. He battles this one crazy guy who wants to be god, and he'll do anything at all costs to become god. God, these shadows are really distracting. Look at that. Anyway, whatever. Our main character, who's just sort of a nice guy, fights against him, and it's very reminiscent of Death Note because you have live chess, everybody's trying to outsmart each other, really good cliffhanger chapters, and it seemed to be heading in a good place. Then the next arc comes, and a scientist decides he doesn't want there to be a god, and then, okay, now we're getting into spoilers, okay? See, I told you this was gonna come quick. We have this philosophical battle of, well, should there be a god? Is there really a god? Blah, 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 blah. It all comes off as a bit pretentious. Honestly, who gives a shit? In the middle of a battle, they'll just argue with each other about philosophical stuff. And sure, this can be interesting, but in this story, it's just not. The real reason I would recommend staying away from Platinum End is because the ending is so horribly atrocious. It's shocking. You think about plot twists. The biggest plot twist in this story is how bad the ending is. It's not the actual ending, it's how bad it is. You never could have expected an ending this bad. Now I'm going to tell you what it is. They pick this kid to become God. He becomes God. And as I told you in the beginning, everyone who is a candidate for God, maybe I didn't tell you this, it doesn't matter, has tried to commit suicide. They're suicidal. Maybe this wasn't the best idea because the kid who wins as God commits suicide. And then everybody dies. The end. You know this joke where you tell a story and then you say, and then everybody died, the end. This is literally the ending of Platinum End. So you ask yourself, what was the point of everything that had come before? What was the point of fighting that first guy? Really, they would have been better off if he won. Right? Maybe people live horribly, live as slaves, but at least they lived. Live. What was the point of the entire story? Why is this such a bad ending? It's because we've literally read the entire story for there to be no real resolution of anything. Everything gets thrown out the window. My personal theory is that this author got tired of writing this manga and just decided to end it. I thought another arc was coming. I thought that something was going to happen with this kid being God and maybe they were going to battle God and then it was going to get epic. But no. It feels like the author took the board game, flipped it over, and said, I'm done, I've had enough of this. I tried to think about this. I read this chapter twice. Is there a way to justify this? Now, I was thinking, well, maybe it illustrates the point that it wasn't a good idea to have suicidal people be candidates for God. But maybe the author's trying to say something deeper. But you know what the problem is? He didn't earn this ending. It didn't build toward it. He just grabbed the rug and pulled it and everything came off. Let's say Death Note, for example. The ending of Death Note was great. The manga was better, obviously. But it was satisfying. You wanted to see Light lose, and he loses in spectacular fashion. it has a great payoff. But with this, you have our nice guy and nice girl, and as everyone's dying, they say, well, you know, at least we get to die together. Mr. Scientist, as everyone's dying around him, he's our last surviving character, he still cannot accept that there was a God. That was the creature. If the creature can erase all life as we know it, then the heavens, the angels, and the creature are all a weapon of human genocide. The creature's purpose is to end life. The creature is, and then he dies. Is it what? But wait, give up on that planet. Nothing will spring to life there that is capable of killing us. Is it worth planting another seed, another God? We were not born from that planet to begin with. The planet of our birth no longer exists. Perhaps it would be quicker to identify what created us. Death is what we want. It is what we seek. How empty and tiresome it is that there is no death. How jealous we are. So you really got to think about what the hell is going on. Is it the angel race? But the angel race just died because God committed suicide. So it must be some kind of alien race or bacterial life. And they're saying that they created God to destroy them, but it didn't work. This is all hodgepodge nonsense. None of this was talked about before in the story. We had a clear set of rules. White arrows, red arrows, someone's gonna be God, and all of a sudden on the last page, you wanna introduce the idea of an alien, a microbial life form that created people. Can someone explain this to me? Am I an idiot? It's very possible. But in terms of our characters, none of it felt fair. None of it felt satisfying. It was insulting. I spent probably about 2 years reading this, mildly intrigued as to what would happen. And no one could have seen this coming. What is this? What the fuck is this supposed to be? The author of this manga is having some serious issues, and someone needs to reach out to him because he's gonna kill himself. And I say that because all the main characters want to kill themselves. He's talking about this existential crisis of what is the meaning of life? Just destroy it. Humanity isn't even worth it. People are all evil. Well, shouldn't we all just die? This guy has some problems. If you watch the anime, you'll see it'll be fine because season 1 is gonna be good and it'll be exciting and everyone will say, what is this guy talking about? But if the manga stays true to the anime, I'm telling you, you will feel so betrayed and you will feel like you've wasted all your time. So you know what? Stay away. Stay away. I'm trying to help you. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this. I've searched for it. I've seen some pseudo-intellectuals saying, yes, well, the state of God and the state of angels, and we all understand because we're so smart. No, shut the f*** up, okay? This was horrible. This was bad. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you. God bless. I hope we all have fun. And you wanna come in and say something before I say? So that's it. Anne wants to say hi. I have to be in every video. I have to be in every video.
He just asked me if I wanted to be in this.
All right, go. Let me be with my friends. You don't have to be in every video. It's not all about you, Anne. All right, well, thank you for coming, everyone. Like and subscribe. We're going to talk about some more anime and manga and other stuff. I mean, look at my channel. It's just a hodgepodge of nonsense. Gamers, stand up. These colors don't run. Let's go.
So you're saying if I kill myself, I can become God? What a great idea. Huh? Huh? It looks like it didn't work. I guess I will live.